2024 revolution of millions of people came out within the street to protest and demand that we want democracy, we want prosperity, we want justice. What will be the governing principle for this party? One is, of course, economic justice, a pro-Bangladesh policy, an effective government, not a large wasteful government, but an effective one. Almost 30% of Bangladesh population lives in extreme poverty. We like to have a very strong social safety net for them. So, first of all, a democratic governance. For the first, this should be the last time that people has to come out in the street to demand democracy. So what we are saying, a democratic system must be a permanent one, where free and fair election should be the only way of transfer of power. A country of 180 million people cannot be ruled from just one city. I like to emphasize on the first issue. We like to see a rule-based system. If you want to start a business, you don't have to have connection with a minister or MP or anybody. You know the rules, you know the system, you start your business and go ahead with it. So our emphasis will not be on administrative action, rather bring structural changes so that there is a less opportunity to be corrupt. But the next immediate step would be to make them profitable. Almost all state-owned enterprises are losing concern, very bigly losing concern. And we like to see more and more digital transactions, digital changes. And eventually, we like to see in few years that Bangladesh become a noteless country, no paper note. It should be more and more digital transaction of financial sector. Reduce our wasteful public finances and bring more and more transparency to especially big public investment. There should be really scrutiny of making big projects. It's a country of 64 districts, so we should have planned 64 cities, and each upazila should have one or more than planned urban centers. That means Bangladesh should not be a country of 2 cities. It should be 64 cities planned and 500 plus smaller towns integrated with each other. Let me just finish this saying, we equate good governance with national transformation. That's our fundamental promise, and that's our fundamental way of thinking development of Bangladesh for the future. Thank you very much.
Priority of Jamaat-e-Islami and our commitment is that we'll make a corruption-free society and corruption-free government.
I am a lawyer by profession. I did my PhD on commercial law from the UK, and currently I am an MP candidate for Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami. I think my takeaway from this is that decentralization is a must. We saw in the last 16 years how the ruling class centralized everything, consolidated the power to a family. Allocation of funds that should go to the local government directly, not through the MPs.
I'm engineer Niyama Islam, an electrical consultant at private firm, and Joint Secretary of Shammilito Nari Prayash. Our role is to support these values by ensuring that every project is safe, efficient, and beneficial for the community. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is A.K.M. Saidat Hussain, but I'm from Algeria Embassy in Bangladesh. My question is, if from the government, how to use fiscal policies such as the changing in the tax rate, public spending, and help maintenance, microeconomics, stability?
Basically, stop wasteful spending. This is one. Within this, make it transparent, make it demand-driven.
You have talked about governance, and one of the key elements of governance, good governance, is participation. How would you ensure the participation of women at the highest decision-making level?
We made improvement, of course, a lot. Lots to be done, especially in education. Now more girls are graduating from primary school, high school, SSC, and in undergraduate level, the proportion is becoming almost equal.
I would like to thank the organizer to bring good governance and local government in their agenda of aspiring Bangladesh. One of the main problem of local government in Bangladesh is that it is an extended hand of central government. Even he is accountable to the cabinet division, not to the Upazila chairman. So, to come out from this situation, we cannot make a complete accountable local government system.
Thank you very much, Professor. We are aware of these issues, and we aspire to have a more strong local government in the future. But as I said, we need consensus within the political system that we should have a permanent local government structure. Thank you, sir. But we are very much aware of these issues.
The GDP in our budget in the health sector is only 4%. If Jamaat comes to power, we will allocate minimum 6 to 8% of the total budget in the health sector. And also we can ensure the minimum health services in the rural areas also. And this is one of the major agenda Jamaat will address if we are in power, inshallah.
স্থানীয় সরকার চলবে as you earn, যেটা আপনি আয় করবেন সেটা ব্যয় করবেন। সেখান থেকে সেন্ট্রাল গভর্নমেন্ট থেকে সাবসিডি পাওয়ার কথা না স্থানীয় সরকারগুলোকে। এই সিস্টেমটাকে আপনারা কার্যকরী করবেন কিনা?
I'm a professor of electrical and computer engineering at North South University. So how you see to encourage or integrate science and technology in coming days Bangladesh.
Thank you very much. You will see in our policy paper on education, you will see we are giving utmost importance even in the primary education, secondary education on STEM courses, science, technology, engineering, math subjects, plus English language. That will be the emphasis for whole secondary education. At the same time, we will be proposing to modify, reform our undergraduate programs more and more on professional degrees, which are, through our education system, we like to create skilled manpower that have marketable skill, that means within Bangladesh and outside Bangladesh.
Let me compliment you and your colleagues for that fine presentation and providing this governance framework. I have followed it with great interest.
I'm Kamruজ্জামান from TRT World, Turkish television channel. Leaders of Awami League, mostly they are from in different countries, and they have laundered huge money. They're using that money in appointing lobbyists to build up that narrative according to some reports or information. So what's the preparation of Jamaat?
Mr. Amir of Jamaat-e-Islami explained his vision for the country. The vision is, and also in my presentation I clearly mentioned that this is a republic. We have 180 million people of different strata of life. So we like to have we are proposing a development strategy for all, and we said that the good governance is the number one. We'll invest so that everybody, the irrigation, poverty is eradicated as soon as possible, and this will be every citizen of Bangladesh, irrespective of their ethnicity, irrespective of religion, irrespective of any other segregation whatever it is, we like to give everybody equal opportunity. There is no reason to think that our policies will be for a particular group. It will be a development strategy for all citizens, spread throughout the country, irrespective of religion, caste, faith, or any other thing.